Hello, my name is Jordan Call, and this is my review on the 4 R's of KESA pertaining to my school. I believe, based on our conversation, that our school is in year 0 and year 1. But I will say that talking to my principal about the 4 R's was very eye-opening. I actually would have rated our district a little bit higher on the rubrics than my principal was comfortable with. So we had a lot of good discussions about where the district was as a whole, why I felt one way and why she felt another, and how we ultimately came to our decision. So after that long conversation and really thoroughly going through the rubrics, we decided that we're probably between years 0 and 1. So we're probably in the implementing stage for most of the categories. Our strongest area was in responsiveness and rigor, which doesn't surprise me because we are a paperless school. We use technology on a daily basis in multiple different forms. And we're also a PBL district. We focus on strong PBL units and preparing kids for the 21st century. Our weakest areas were relationships and relevance. The relationships part also did not surprise me at all. I'm part of the school improvement team, and one of the areas that we try to work on every year is relationships, and specifically working with relationships of families, of the students, and then of the community. We have a low socioeconomic status across the board, and we have a lot of parents who aren't currently very involved with the schooling or with the district, and we also have a high percentage of Spanish-speaking families, which also poses as a language barrier. My principal, I would say that she is a democratic and authentic leader. I say she's democratic because she does a very good job of delegating her work and creating committees within our building to handle different areas that need focus. So, we have a social committee, we have a fundraising committee, we have PTA, we have a BIS committee, and so on. So it kind of separates the work and delegates it, and then we all come back and talk together about different ideas that were brought up. Authentic, she is 100% authentic. She's a very blunt person. She's very much in your face. She'll tell you, what she thinks, and doesn't really have much of a filter, which can be a good or a bad thing. But she's definitely very authentic. You know what you're getting with her. You know what she's thinking. You know what she expects. There's no secrets when it comes to her. So it can be a little overwhelming at times, but it's also nice to know where exactly she stands with different things. When it comes to school improvement, we decided that we need to work more with relationships, specifically with families and the communities. We have awesome staff and district employee relations. We're a very strong district in that area. My school specifically is very strong with teacher relationships, and we're looked to as kind of a model school for that. But when it comes to relationships with families and community, that's kind of where we're lacking. And I think the reason for that is, number one, a language barrier. We have a high percentage of Spanish-speaking families. So we have to make sure that we are able to reach them and inform them of different things coming up and make them feel comfortable when they are in the building, and not that, that they're not going to be understood or heard. So some ideas that I have to help these relationships with families and communities: I would have more school events to invite families and the community in. Right now we have one, maybe two a year where the families actually come into the building for a purpose, such as like an open house. And community members don't ever really get the chance to come in, unless they're also a family member. So I would include more events in our building where parents are able to come in, see what their kids are working on, really be hands-on with their learning. And also the community to come in and check out their stuff. Another thing that I had an idea of was to have something for students to contribute to the community. so that it makes them feel involved, and it shows community members that students are involved and care about their community, and it just raises them to be good citizens for the future. So those are just some ideas that I have, and I'll definitely be brainstorming some more ideas, especially when I meet with the school improvement team and we can go over these KESA 4Rs and outline, where our school's at and where we need to go. Thank you.